Hello, my lovelies, air signs. We are going to do your September monthlies. It is not a collective reading. You will each have a time-stamped message, so check the comments for each sign. We're going to go in the order of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so check the timestamps. We're going to start with the sign of Geminis. All right, Geminis, let's see what your focus is this month. This is the Zodiac Moon deck. We're going to see what our focus point is for you for the month of September. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus all apply. All right, we have Moon in Pisces, 24, Wonder. It's time to follow your dreams. So they're playing a verse of a song I haven't heard in many years. I think the name of the song is called I Hope You Dance by someone called... Lindsay Womack, something like that. I'll look it up. I'll post it in the comments. But I'm hearing the verse saying, have you lost your sense of wonder? Are there things in your life that you used to get excited for and you don't anymore? What is happening to cause that to be a thing? Are there things in your life that you used to be curious about that you no longer engage in? Are there hobbies that you used to have that no longer interest you? Are you energetically shifting and changing? Are there things that you're supposed to go towards and explore? Or have you lost your sense of wonder? So I feel like Spirit is telling you that it's time to really engage with what are your dreams? What are your goals? What are some aspirations that you have for your future? If they aren't achieved, it's not too late. You can still keep going towards those things, but don't lose your sense of wonder. I feel like you need to keep that curiosity. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread for everybody's reading for the month of September. So let's see what your present moment is for Gemini. Wow, you start with the Sun card. All right, well, I do feel like this is okay. Let me get out your cards first and you'll see why I'm like, oh, okay, we need to we need to see what's going on here. Yeah, you do, because holy cow, I've got goosebumps and it's like 80 degrees in my house. So we start with the Sun card as your present moment. Happier days are ahead, but I feel like you almost need to dream bigger than you ever have before. This is Leo energy. As I'm recording this, we have entered Virgo season, so we're changing from Leo to Virgo. So more stability coming in. And I feel like in relationships in general, this is something that leads to stability for you. It's a fresh start, a new beginning, a lot of happiness, joy, expansion, marriage, children. It is seen as the happiest card in tarot. And that is how you start your present moment. So your reading's about to get pretty good. I hope you're ready for this. Your challenge is love. Your challenge is commitment. Your challenge is marriage. Your challenge is partnership, communication, soulmates, union. Why is that a challenge for you? What is holding you back? Again, do you dare to dream? Do you dare to wonder? Do you dare to explore new opportunities? Because I feel like if you're not attached, this is what's coming in for you. Love and marriage. They're playing me that old Frank Sinatra song. It used to be the Married with Children theme song. Love and marriage, love and marriage. You can't have one without the other. It like plays on a loop and then I lose it. So there's something to do with love and marriage that's going to be at the focus of your month for the month of September. So whatever is happening for you, I feel like get ready for some major changes and almost that it's going to knock your socks off how good life can actually get. Why do I say that? Because looking at the rest of your spread, the positive changes are coming. I feel like you've been paying your dues. Things have been very difficult for you, and that is going to change for the better. So I hope you enjoy this reading because I think it's pretty darn good. All right, we have your subconscious. So your subconscious is that we feel like we're in a place of lack. Why? The universe is abundant. You're part of that universe. So while you might be fearful of not having enough, know that there is more that's on the way that's going to help to balance things out. So subconsciously, I think you know that. You've got to trust that. You've got to believe that things can get better before you'll see it. In your future, we have the, what is that? The Page of Wands. I can't read upside down and backwards in the screen. So you have lost that sense of wonder somewhere. You have lost that carefree attitude and that childlike mentality to have adventure, to have curiosity, to have fun, to explore, to discover new things. And I feel like that's something that you desperately need to get back. I get the sense that this partnership is actually going to allow you that freedom, that sense to actually just enjoy life again. And maybe things haven't been that way for a long time, but I feel like that's something that you desire to get back to. All right, in your near future, we have balance coming in. So I feel like you've been juggling a lot, and I feel like financially you've really been juggling a lot. Maybe it's responsibilities and duties as well, but you can't juggle things forever. So eventually you're going to have to decide what you need to cut out and let go of in order to actually achieve what you want. Again, there might be too many responsibilities on your plate right now, and so we've got to, like, they're telling me discuss what needs to go, whether it's with yourself or other people. But I feel like there is something that you've been juggling too long, and you do need to actually release it in order to go forward. Your near future, we have the Six of Coins. See, I keep telling you, things are getting better. So you go from the Four of Coins to the Two of Coins to the Six of Coins. We go from worry to juggling to lack back to balance. Okay, so things are changing. I feel like this is important, that not only when you achieve your goals and you have what you need, if you're able to bless other people, Spirit says to do it. Whether it's a simple act of kindness, paying it, maybe you help somebody, financially with paying their bills, whatever it happens to be. I feel like this is important for you to realize that you're blessed to be able to bless other people. You're not blessed to be wealthy and a Scrooge. You're blessed to help other people. And truthfully, it's like a full circle moment, right? And I feel the emotions coming up. So I gotta get rid of those because those aren't my own. I feel like it is going to like make you feel over the top excited and happy and blessed to be able to help other people. And so I want you to embrace that energy of feeling so happy to be able to help somebody else in need. Why? Because you know what it feels like to be in that situation. And so I feel like Spirit's giving you a full circle moment, and that's going to be something that comes to the surface for you. All right, your internal influence this month is creativity. I love that for you. So, this would be an indication that there are some new beginnings and some positive changes coming in, but I feel like this is part of following your dreams. So, wherever your ambitions happen to lie, wherever this creative pursuit happens to take you, whatever passion projects that you happen to have, this is telling you it's time to start embracing those because it's going to lead to something better. Maybe it pays off for you financially. Maybe it's like art that you put out into the world and you sell and you make a bunch of money and you're able to help other people. Maybe it's a creative passion project that, it just brings you joy and gives you that sense of wonder. Whatever this happens to be, Spirit's telling you it's a new beginning. So take that first step and follow it. Interesting. External influence this month is love coming in. Well, I mean, we've got a new beginning, we've got commitment, we've got marriage, we've got the whole nine yards here, right? So I do feel like there is new love coming in, or like rekindling, getting that spark back. You've got two aces back to back. So internally and externally, you've got new beginnings coming. Some for passion, some for love. Maybe they're one and the same, but you definitely have some new energy coming in for you. All right, your hopes and fears this month is about judgment. Why do I get the sense that you're worried about what a new person will think of you if they know you at your core? Realize that no matter who you are at your core, what you've been through is what made you who you are today. And so you need to own all of those skeletons in your closet and realize that they're part of who you are and embrace those things. The right person isn't going to care what your past is. They're going to be somebody who values who you are and loves you anyway. So let go of the fear. Remember, it's your ego talking, and embrace the hope of new beginnings, because I feel like that's what's coming in for you. Judgment is also about contracts, courts, legal decisions being resolved. It's also a card that would indicate that karma is being dealt, good or bad. So if you've earned some good karma, if you're being a good human being and you've done the hard work to change what doesn't work, know that judgment helps to level the playing field. Your outcome this month, the Lovers. So I do feel like there is somebody that wants you to choose them. If you look at this card very carefully, it's like Beauty and the Beast. This person only has eyes for you. They don't desire somebody else. It's you that they want. They want you to feel the same way that they feel about you, about them. So I feel like there is this really spiritual connection coming in that at your core brings you the love and the desire that you crave. I feel like this could be a really winning combination. I feel like this is somebody that Spirit has put in your life because they are meant to help shape you and grow you for your future. So we have a lot of improvements coming in. There's a lot of blessings coming in, a lot of big changes. So buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be an exciting ride for the month of September. Libras, let's see what we've got going on for you for the month of September. Let's see what the zodiac moon has as your focus point for September. What does Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus need to focus on for the month of September? All right, moon in Sagittarius, 21, discovery, some freedom and adventure. Interesting card for your focus point, right? So there's something that you need to kind of branch out. I feel like some travel could be coming up for you. There could be like relocations. There could be new people coming into your life. There's a lot of things out in the world that I feel like they're showing me like branches on a tree, and I feel like they're growing. So like you might be reaching out of a comfort zone in the month of September so that you can achieve something or learn something, like discover something about yourself or others. And I feel like it's a positive change. So embrace those, discover what needs to be discovered. What do we need to know for the present moment? Thank you. All right, we have two cards, so we're going to just take the first one. So balance is your present moment. I feel like you're finding that inner peace, that Zen feeling of whatever this change happens to be, it brings you what you desire. It brings you that peace, that contentment, the enlightenment, the harmony, the balance that you desire. So I do feel like this is divine intervention that's coming into your life that's going to allow these changes to occur for you. So I want you to embrace the change, and I want you to embrace balance. Libra, you are the scales, right? Like that's your whole MO is you crave and desire balance, harmony, and peace in your life and beautiful things. And so I feel like there's new changes coming in that allow those things to be in your life. Your challenge this month: can you let go of deceptive, malicious, untrustworthy people, liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators? These are people that you don't want in your energy. In this depiction, it's Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. The Roadrunner, there we go. And so he was always chasing him to blow him up and to, wreak havoc and all that stuff. It's time to disconnect from those energies once and for all. You don't deserve to be around people like that that are going to sabotage you, to hurt you. It's time for you to actually work towards your dreams and goals and to go in a positive way instead of a negative way. So I feel like you do have some big challenges coming up for the month of September, but nothing you can't handle. All right. Your subconscious mind is telling you that you need boundaries. And I feel like this is something that you haven't stuck to in the past. And so as a result, you allow people that want to hurt you, deceive you, manipulate you in your energy, and then later regret, like, oh, why didn't I just pay attention to the red flags? Because you let them walk all over you. You let your boundaries down. And so this is an indication that you're going to have to stick up for yourself somewhere. And if you haven't been, now is the time to develop that backbone so that when you need it, it is quite strong. So I feel like there's going to be multiple challenges for you this month. But I do feel like you're going to be able to overcome these. I feel like you're going to discover exactly what you're made of this month. And so while facing these challenges is not desirable for anyone, it's going to be something that shows you exactly what you're made of. And I feel like it also shows other people that you're capable of sticking up for yourself and not being walked on. So that's going to be important as well. All right. In your future, we have a lot of money coming in. So enough to be able to bless other people. We love to see that. So share and pay it forward. Remember that Spirit rewards us for hard work, and so we can be a blessing to others, and that's kind of the purpose of it. In your near future, we have the Knight of Wands. So there could be a fire sign coming into your life, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. A lot of kind of flighty energy. Like it's like trying to nail jello to a wall. This person is usually seen as non-committal. While they are a lot of fun, if you're looking to settle down, probably not your person, let's be honest. Not to say that this person can't grow and evolve, but in night energy, they're coming in quick, they're leaving just as quick. So don't get your hopes up that this person is one and done. This person is usually the non-committal type. They're here to have fun. They're here for a short time, not a long time. So please don't get your heart broken. All right, your near future, let's see, I'm off track here. So we definitely have some positive changes coming in the near future for wealth and finances. Unexpected money coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is fate and destiny bringing you what you desire. For some of you, it's going to be financial. For some of you, it's a string of good luck, positive changes, good news. I feel like financially, you're about to be like on top of your game. There's really good things coming in for that. For love, we've got a little bit of an imbalance that we're trying to rectify the situation with some boundaries and things like that. So really taking a look at the bigger picture, your focus needs to be on improvements for you this month and discovering just how strong you can actually be. Your internal influence for the month. There could be somebody that you have a connection to that is entering your life. Page energy, again, not real committal, but I feel like it could grow. This person might have a crush on you. They might be a little bit younger than you, a little more immature than you, and somebody who definitely needs to grow, but the feelings are genuine and it comes in quickly. Could be something that you've manifested, external forces or influences coming in. Your manifestations might be coming in. Your hopes and fears are about creative pursuits. I feel like there could be some form of art that maybe you do or that you have been doing that maybe you need to pick back up again. I feel like it brings you a lot of fulfillment. Again, discovery is your theme. So maybe there's something that you will discover by doing these things that brings you that joy and that fulfillment again. And so I feel like you need to actually push through the fear and go towards what fulfills you instead. Your outcome is your energy. We have justice. So whether it's legal issues being, they're saying destroyed, interesting. I feel like there's something that is done. It's over with. So whatever this happens to be for you, courts, contracts, legal issues, it's being resolved in a just and fair way. I feel like this is also what helps to bring in the balance. Your first card was Temperance. This is divine intervention to get you where you want to be. And so we've got to let go of what isn't serving us. So boundaries are needed. You're going to have improvements in a few areas of your life. Don't be afraid to discover new things about yourself. Try new things and step out of your comfort zone because it leads to balance in your life. Have a great month. Aquarius, my aqua sauce. Let's see what's going on for you for September. We're going to start with the zodiac moon and get your theme, and then we're going to pull a Celtic cross for your month. All right, what do we need to see for Aquarius, my aqua sauce, sun, moon, rising, and Venus? What does Aquarius need to see for the month of September? There we are. Sun and Libra, 7, harmony. Enjoy life with music, love, and romance. Oh, aqua sauce. What do we have going on for you? We're going to find some harmony in those areas. So being able to enjoy life, maybe relationships. I feel like this really peaceful connection. And I love how on this card it's swans. Do you know that swans mate for life with one swan? Like that is their person, that is their soulmate, that is somebody that they're destined to be with, and that is the only one that they will be with. They mate for life. So I get the sense that, and I've got tingles everywhere, I get the sense that's what you're looking for. That's what you're trying to achieve in life, is to find your person. And so that might be coming in. Let's get the rest of your cards out. Let's see what's going on. So show me what Aquarius needs to know for the month of September. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to lay out all your cards before I show you why I said, oh, wow, because you're going to be pleasantly surprised, it looks like. Yes. Okay. So your present moment is the Wheel of Fortune. What have you been doing to achieve such a wonderful thing for your present moment of September? I don't know what you're doing, but I know that things are going to improve for you across the board. The Wheel of Fortune is a string of good luck. It's unexpected money. It's financial blessings. It's abundance. It is something that is your destiny. So you have paid your dues in order to achieve that. The Wheel of Fortune is always a card that is about major improvements. You might be having a glow up. You might be welcoming in the love of your life. You might come into fame or fortune. Whatever this happens to be for you, you've earned it the hard way. So know that this is something that cannot be taken from you. It's got your name on it. It is your blessing and it belongs to you. Your challenge this month is that you need to learn to let down your walls. You need to learn to let people in, let people love you. And I feel like you've been through the ringer in multiple relationships in the past. Are you still holding on to those things? Is this something where you feel like you are ready for battle the second that love comes up for you? I feel like this is a chance for you to really learn to let love in and learn to let your guard down. Too many L's in that sentence. But I feel like this is an opportunity for you to change. And maybe this is something you've wanted to do, but you're fearful of change. Release the fear. Operate from your heart space and listen to your intuition. If something is not good for you, Spirit's going to give you red flags. That's okay. Put that wall up. If it is meant for you, it will not bring you fear and hesitation. It's going to bring you peace and calm. And that's how you're going to know the difference. Don't settle for less than what you deserve. You don't need to trust people that are like out to sabotage you, out to hurt you. You need to do it slowly. Give it some time. Let people reveal who they really are. Let any false masks or lies and deception be revealed so that you can make adjustments accordingly. That's your challenge this month. All right, your subconscious mind. Interesting. You are thinking about marriage and commitment. You are thinking about what would life be like if I was truly happy. Remember that happiness comes from within, but in your external forces, I do feel like somebody also desires you. They want to be with you. They see you as their person. Remember, we have the swans out here. They're both on water, are they not? I love that for you. So I do think that Aquarius, you're going to be pleasantly surprised at just how good life can be in the month of September. I feel like there's a lot of challenges that you face in really being vulnerable and really learning to trust again. And maybe you're hesitant if you've been married and it didn't work out before to get involved again. But I do feel like this is an opportunity coming in that is actually going to work out for you. So I don't think you have a lot to fear. I think you're needing to resolve the fear and go towards your happiness. All right, so let's see. Past, we are in the future energy. There's going to be some paid work coming in for you. So if things haven't been going well in that sector, that's also a good thing. Remember, it's quality versus quantity in this energy. So the hard work's going to be required, but it's also going to pay off. It's also going to be worth it. So if you're willing to put in the long hours of the office and the hard work and deal with the frustrations and any setbacks, you will be rewarded for that. So know that it is worth your time. Your near future. Okay. So maybe you're going to kind of go within and do some shadow work. I feel like the shadow work's going to help you to let down your guard and to let love in. I feel like this is also maybe needing some peace and quiet, some time by yourself. Maybe you've been working too much and you just need some time off, some time to rest and recover. But the Hermit tells us that we are also discovering some things about ourselves in the silence and the stillness. And some of that is honoring our own light. It's also balancing out our shadow aspects. So remember that we want to honor both sides of us. We all have a shadow, we all have a light. And when we integrate is when we come into who we truly are meant to be. So that might be something you're working with. Shadow work can be done in many different ways. I post some on the channel usually every week as well. So if the message resonates, work through those feelings that it brings up. Your, let's see, internal influence. Let's see what we have. There's communication coming in. I feel like you're going to have to be able to communicate effectively of what you want and what you don't want. I feel like it could be somebody communicating they have feelings. It could be that you need some time alone, that you need some space. It could be news of this financial blessing coming in. It could be work needing your attention, but there is quick communication coming in. So if there's been like silence, radio silence, it's like I always laugh and tell people my phone never rings until I'm busy. And then it's usually nobody that I want to talk to. So, I feel like your phone could be a little dry right now, but I do think that that's going to change. I think that there's some different things coming in that are going to be pleasant surprises for you. All right. So your external or your internal influence at this time is letting go of toxicity, letting go of barriers, letting go of things that have held you back, codependency, addictions, toxicity, all of these things that are negative. You are instead reclaiming your power and you are defeating these temptations and these addictions and all these negative things in your life. So that is excellent news. I feel like there could definitely be some things that kind of like creep in. So, like doubts and fears and obstacles that we're going to overcome. But I feel like you do overcome those in the month of September. So, you're definitely letting go of these things and reclaiming your power in September. That's awesome. Internal, external influence. The 10 of Wands. All right. So not only are we overcoming things like addiction and codependency and reclaiming our power, we are also letting go of heavy, heavy loads that we've been carrying for far too long. This is maybe something that you feel like you have to stay because of duty. Maybe it's an obligation you can't really get out of. But I feel like whatever this is, you're going to restructure things to where it doesn't weigh on you so much. So it's time to let go of that heavy load. It's very important. Your hopes and fears. I feel like your mind is kind of something that really it keeps you stuck a lot of times. It's like we all tend to overthink at some point in our life, but feeling really stuck and trapped in a situation is not productive to anything going forward. So Spirit is telling me that you first need to refocus your energy on your goals. What are they? Make a list. If you need to make a list, write them down. It's totally okay. Once you come up with that list, give yourself a time limit on when you need to start trying to achieve those things: short, medium, long. The other thing Spirit is saying is that you're not really trapped. So you've got to see the truth for what it is. Is it you holding yourself back by negative self-talk and thinking? Is it anxiety? Is it, something else going on that's causing your mind to play tricks on you? Because I feel like that's not your reality, that's your fear. Your hope about this is that things will improve. So what are you doing in order to actually achieve that improvement? That's the focus that I want you to make. All right, your outcome is the King of Coins in the reverse. I feel like this is a wash, right? Because even though you might be making some bad choices in life when it comes to money or work, ultimately you are in the Wheel of Fortune energy. And so I feel like it's a wash. I feel like it cancels out the bad because whatever you went through isn't what your story is going to continue to be. So I feel like let the past be the past. Work towards your goals. Know that slow and steady wins the race. And don't get swindled by anybody. Let's say you won the lottery tomorrow. Don't go advertise that to everybody. Keep that shit to yourself. Why? Because you're going to have the gimme gimmies coming in. They're like, oh, I knew you back in second grade. I need $1 million. You haven't rode with me through the storms. You aren't entitled to a cent. And that's what you need to tell people. So if you haven't gone with me through the trials and tribulations to get to the blessing, you're not entitled to keep it. You've got a lot of beautiful things trying to come in. If you're willing to let your guard down and see the good in all of the bad, you are headed towards some really positive changes. Be open and willing. Remember, learn to trust slowly, put in the hard work where it's required. Life's about to get really fucking good. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.